Hello, Scorpio. So, you guys get a second reading. I tried to do your reading last night, and I had been doing readings all day long, and like you were eighth in a row or something, and I feel like my energy was scattered at that point. I was just toast at that point. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do another one for you. And I'll put out the other one too, just because it feels like there's messages in there definitely for people, but I just felt so frazzled at that point. I wasn't like getting my point across, I think, or I don't know, it felt like there were holes. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this energy. I'm doing a you and a them reading and the energy between you. So, show me for the sign of Scorpio. Where is Scorpio coming from at this situation? What's going on for Scorpio, please? And you guys are the most, you watch my videos the most, so thank you. I appreciate that, and I appreciate any information that you take away from the messages that I put up, and thank you. Yeah, you guys are great. I appreciate your sticking with me and being open to listening to my interpretations of things, so thanks. All right, Scorpio, we are juicy, we are good. First card out we have is the Five of Swords, of course, Scorpio, of course it is. The Eight of Pentacles here. This is your energy, and these are general readings, so if you need to flip the energy, if you're resonating more over here, just go ahead and do that. You have the Knight of Cups coming out, the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Eight of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, the energy that you're holding up here is the Nine of Pentacles. So, show me the energy for the person that Scorpio is dealing with, please. You have the Page of Cups coming through, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, you have the Four of Swords here for this person, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the energy that they have at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles here. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy being presented. You have the Six of Pentacles coming out here as well. So equality, reciprocation, fairness. Okay, Scorpio, let's get into it. So with your energy being here, you have the Five of Swords coming through. This can talk a lot about communication styles and the way that we convey ourselves. Sometimes it can be manipulation tactics as well. People who withdraw their communication to prove a point or to, pull rank in a situation. Somebody who kind of, their mentality or their mindset is somebody who wins at all costs, and winning really isn't winning with this type of energy. This could be a situation in your work. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles here. It could be a situation regarding your family. Perhaps there's communication styles that are clashing within a family unit. This can also talk about a long-standing relationship that has been present with you for a long time. So be mindful of that, just because communication is important. In the other reading, there was something also, it was communication, but also perception of how we view people, and like how maybe a certain aspect of them aggravates us, or that aspect of them causes you to feel like they're lesser than or weaker than, or their value somehow diminishes, but in reality, what you dislike in them is somewhere mirrored in yourself. So I do want to point that out just because it was very prominent in the other reading from yesterday. You're my first reading of the day. I'm just like, okay, let's you've rested. We haven't done 8 in a row. Let's keep going. So we're doing it. With the 8 of Pentacles here, this is about a lot of work, a lot of effort, and things are changing. It feels things are changing, especially in regard to relationships or the potential for that. Perhaps you've had some blowback with family members in regard to the person that you want to connect with, and you're doing it anyhow. You know, with this card, it can talk a lot about tradition in family, tradition in community. The people who we're closest to, the ones that we have the tightest connections with, sometimes maybe they don't approve of a relationship. I'll be honest too, like the last 3 times, or at least, not the last, at least 3 times in these last group of readings, there have been, maybe even 4 times, there have been reference messages to like relationships that go out of the comfort zone, comfort level of tradition, or like, you know, I don't feel this way because I was not raised to, I don't know, I was very raised to be very open to everybody, but I know that sometimes religious differences in race or culture, sometimes that can bring up issues for families. And so if you're dealing with a situation where it's like people are kind of at odds, or maybe they don't like the communication style of your partner, whatever it is, it seems to be coming up again. So kind of like blowback from family members, or like community, or like worried what somebody will say. It's kind of that energy that keeps popping up. And some of you, this may also be a situation where if you've been in a situation or relationship with a person that was negative at a certain point, and people, your friends group, your family saw all of that negativity, they may also give you like pushback from that, because it's like, why would you re-engage in that? You know, and I'm not saying that that's exactly what this is, but piece it together, okay? There's reasons why I'm talking about this. You have the Knight of Cups here. It's interesting because I feel like with this, things are about to change. The way that your perception is about to change about things, you know, your potential job situation is about to change. Things that you put your effort into are all about to change. You know, it doesn't mean you have to uproot yourself and go to find a new job, but you may be getting a promotion. You may be being recognized for your work. You may be also changing your career in what you put your energy into so heavily. It can talk about being in a more creative mindset. You know, perhaps some of you want to be an actor or a model or somebody who is on stage in front of people. You know, I know that I used to do that stuff. So it's not out of the ordinary, especially in Los Angeles. I grew up there. But yeah, it feels like you're leaving something that has been potentially stable, but also it wants more, or it needs you to challenge yourself for something more creatively connected, or at least something more connected to your heart space. And I know that this is a you and a them reading, but I have to say what I see. So those are some of the messages that are coming through here. Now let's focus a little bit more on the you and the them, okay? For some of you, this may be a challenge because you may need to consider uprooting yourself when it comes to what you do to potentially connect with the person here, and you may be ambivalent about that. You know, there's a lot of consideration on both sides. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles for this connection here. And it feels like 2 parties are of the same mindset here. You have the Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups. They're both pointing inward. You know, and if this is a situation where stability is in question, I feel that this person has your back. I feel that this person is somebody who's stable, who can offer you something more, new beginnings, connections, deeper connections here. I feel in the Scorpio reading, I did so many readings yesterday, I feel like in that reading there was also an element of like introduction into a new community that's also coming through in this energy. especially if you're like combining friends or meeting your partner's friends, getting more involved with them, potentially like moving to a new location. That can also be referenced here as well, starting in a different area or something new in a different area. I feel that there's a very positive energy that's associated with that, but it's really just a matter of actually letting it happen, because I feel like something here, it's like we're at odds with what we have to leave to accept something new. That's kind of what it feels like here, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get into some cards for clarifying here. And you know what, beforehand, let me just go ahead and get some oracles, because I do like these oracles. And these are the James von Prague Oracle deck. Show me for Scorpio, please. Oops. Okay, so yeah, patience here. So if you're having anything dealing with like moving forward, or if you have to change a place of residence, or if there's something where, even if you're not moving, if there's some sort of actual change that's happening here where it incorporates you with the person, you've got kind of a boundary up, or like something's not happening quick enough, have patience with it. I accept that everything happens in divine order, and it does. And for this other person, you have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So yeah, I feel like this person is fairly stable, or at least their mindset is stable. Bottom of the deck, trust. I accept the inner voice. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, you know, good energy. Yeah, I feel that you have somebody who's at least stable or offering a safety net here for you, which I don't feel like you necessarily need a safety net, but like it's helpful to be working in tandem with a person, especially if you're having to change things. Show me the Five of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles here for Scorpio. What is this energy about? So you have the Page of Cups and the Devil here. So if we have communication issues, this may talk about people who you know, have issues with their communication. It's kind of toxic. Some of you, this may be a family unit or a family member. You know, with the Page of Cups, it's communicating about it, being open, being honest, extending an olive branch to the situation. Emotional communication, perhaps where somebody's kind of stunted with their emotional style, especially when it's coming out with the Devil. Bottom of the deck for that, you have the Four of Swords. So this is telling me that there is a necessity or need for calming the mind, taking a break, relaxing. Some of you, it's like taking a break to get a better understanding of where you need to go next. And this is, you know, it's interesting because we can even look at these columns like past, present, future energy, you know, past, present, future. So however you see fit, whatever resonates, these are not going to resonate with every single person. But it feels like at some point in your past, or maybe currently, you're dealing with somebody, perhaps in a family unit, perhaps in a job situation, that where it's a situation where stability comes from, but also there's some problems with communication here. And it's causing us to, you know, it's question the stability for sure, but also to find a different alternative, to take time to piece together how you exit that, or how you come to an agreement with that person. Show me the Eight of Pentacles with the World. You have the Seven of Wands here for the Eight of Pentacles in the World. So before you move forward or do anything or change anything, I feel it's important that you find as many ways to look at something and how to make that change happen. You also have Temperance at the bottom of the deck, so it's telling me that there's an element here of needing to balance out all aspects of this situation before you dive further, especially if it's like in a career change as well, or moving a situation. You need to look at things from a different angle, and right now it feels like you have a lot on your plate, or a lot coming at you, Scorpio, and so it's like, take a break, take a moment. You know, if you need to shut yourself off from people, or withdraw, retract your energy, that's okay. You can do so. You know, just don't ghost anybody. Show me the Knight of Cups with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so you have the Three of Cups here coming through with Justice at the bottom of the deck. in regard to moving forward, whether it be in a relationship, whether this be in a job situation, you're headed towards better harmony. You're headed towards people that can be more at ease with. You can be at ease with. This is a more comfortable energy, camaraderie, happiness, enjoyment within a friends group or a social group, a network, but we have to leave something to access that. We have to leave something to be part of it. And here, there may be legal situations that you have to change, changing different things about whatever your situation is. I feel like I keep getting this energy of like combining, moving, changing something. And so if that is resonating for you, great, because it's very heavy here for some reason. Combining, conjoining, changing, movement. There's something here about that. And it's taking a while to do. And you may be tired of the process. You may feel like you've got a lot of extra work to do with that process, but we keep going, especially if there's any legal matters involved here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this for this side. Can you show me the energy that's happening for Scorpio over here on this side? Also, the message yesterday, I feel like there were like 3 messages. One for sure. One was Virgo for sure. But like channeled messages versus tarot readings. And I do channel throughout readings. I do listen for information. But like the video yesterday with Virgo was just like, that was a channeled message. And then I feel like yours yesterday was also like in and out channeled because... yeah. When that happens, I'll like speak really, really, really quickly. I know that there's a difference between that, and I can't control it, but I also appreciate it coming through. So it's everybody has different gifts. Every single person. Don't think you don't. You really do. But we all have different gifts and abilities, and sometimes some are stronger, sometimes some are not. But you can hone in on them and like just. Me knowing that I'll start stuttering a lot, or I'll start spitting, or like I can't, I get everything from the left side, all of these like visual images, or I'll hear things. It's all like combined, so I have to like piece it together. But yeah, listen to your intuitions. Just a little side note here. Not really related to anything. I mean, it relates to everything actually in life, but like, listen to your intuition. It will guide you very well. Show me the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, because it feels like over here somebody's very understanding about the process of time, the acceptance of things, understanding why you need time and patience. This is a very, very warm and accepting energy, it feels. Somebody that's not like pushing too hard, which I think Scorpio appreciates. Show me the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords. So you have the Three of Wands coming out with the Page of Wands here. New directions, communication, friendly communication, excited communication. This is also another card of patience. So somebody that's involved with you that knows the process changes. There's a period of time that, it just takes time. And again, this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can literally be between you and a friend, a family member, or a romantic relationship. It can be between you and a boss or a new company that you're entering into. There's a lot of different energies, so you need to be very mindful on how you present this, or at least understand it, take the energy. Yeah, but positive communication here, patient understanding is what I want to say here. Show me the Seven of Pentacles here with the Hierophant. Because this can talk about getting involved in situations that are, long-standing. There's also, I guess, pluses and minuses for this person, ramifications for this person. Let's just say considerations for this person involved here. You have the Ace of Cups coming through here with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like, if it's a job situation, it feels like it's something that you're going to very much love, that brings you a lot of stability and a lot of understanding in the department that you're in or the field that you're going in. It changes you. A lot of emotional healing that can come from that. And that also, you know, for some of you that aren't in relationships, if you're going towards a new situation, make sure that it's something that honors your creativity. Make sure that it's something that leaves you feeling full and whole and happy when you walk away from it, versus feeling like you are an indentured servant or angry or upset, or just kind of like feeling like you're a ball and chain with it. Like that we don't want to do. And I feel like we need to release that. Even if something is stable, it feels like you're releasing that within those that are dealing with like financial or like a career shift reading. For others of you in a love relationship, yes, there are things to consider. There are things to think about when you are combining forces or connecting with somebody, like moving in with somebody. There's a lot to think about, you know, but it's done here with love, and it's done here with the intention of communication, moving things forward, positivity. And in a love sense, this is a very loving card, very loving energy. Stability, foundation, positivity here. Show me the Three of Cups with the Page of Pentacles here for Scorpio, please. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles here with the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like this energy from this person, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, it feels like it's the same energy. It feels like they're offering you something. Could be a job, could be a new opportunity, new skill, school situation happening for you as well. It doesn't have to just be relationship reading. But it feels like there's something stable that's offered here, and it requires you to leave something that's been a bit problematic. But by doing so, you end up in an opportunity with better community, different connections. So it's a positive thing, equal give and take, you know. Show me the Nine of Wands here for Scorpio's energy. Why is the Nine of Wands here? You have the Four of Wands. Yeah, so it does talk about your home life, home situation, perhaps leaving, moving. You have the Seven of Swords coming out at the bottom here. You have the Devil and the Five of Swords here. So I do want to say for some of you, like in family situations, it may be getting very ugly, or you may be having a lot of like tyrannical power struggles with somebody, and this is a welcome relief over here, Scorpio. And for some of you, if this is a job situation, you know, Capricorn, the Devil, boss energy is what I'm picking up. It's almost like really harsh, like, you know, very overbearing, but it's paid the bills, you know, that kind of stuff. There may have been some sort of problem here, or communicational boundaries being overrun, overruled. You know, it's not a fairness. So even if it supplies stability, there's no point, because you can't trust it and it doesn't make you happy. Either way, that's changing. You know, here we may have a situation with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Like, do I change this? Do I move? This is, the Four of Wands is about homes, you know, opportunities, homes, patience in the process. Show me the Queen of Pentacles here. Hang on. You have a couple cards popping out here. Okay, so you have Temperance coming through here for the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Six of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Pentacles. So what it's telling me, Scorpio, is that this has the potential for a really positive outcome, a very positive connection here that's stable, you know, combining forces in the best possible way. There's a lot of potential for good money here, and a lot of foundation and stability. And I like that there's the element of patience, because we don't have to rush. It's just an understanding that's coming through here, and see things with humor if you can. Temperance here with the Queen of Pentacles. It's somebody who's very accepting, open, and they help balance out a situation. They may even help balance things out financially if you need that. For some of you, like a you know, not like they're taking care of you or like you're kept, but like it's just something that, you know, they offer more stability. The Eight of Wands talks about communication. It can also talk about moving here. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, movement, the world, movement, new locations, new destinations, you know, things that lead to better stability here. The Six of Pentacles coming up twice. Equal give and take. I like that, you know. Trust the process, go slow. So let's see. Is there any messages for Scorpio here that they need to... Advice for Scorpio, please. Advice for Scorpio. So 10 of Swords coming out here. One more for that. You have the Seven of Swords with the Ace of Swords. They're both in reverse here. So situations that are changing, most definitely. If you're leaving a very toxic energy and moving towards something better, you know, that's definitely happening. One where communication or lies were what you received versus honesty. And for some of you too, I do want to say, if this is a relationship that you're in and you're leaving it, this is either a friend, a family member, somebody that you can work with. Perhaps you are connecting with a friend to like work together as a partnership. This also is something very stable in that regard too, if it's not a romantic relationship, okay? Show me this energy moving forward for Scorpio, please. You have the Four of Cups coming out in reverse. Is there any more for this? You have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Okay. So with this N here, the Death card at the bottom of the deck, it's your energy, Scorpio. It's transformation, allowing things to change here. The Four of Cups in reverse, if there's been any type of like hesitancy to have something happen, or perhaps an opportunity that was denied in the past or not taken advantage of, now that opportunity is being recognized and seen. It's being moved towards here. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you have the Nine of Wands up here, and it's with the Four of Wands, housing, connection, foundation, people in our lives that are closest to us, you know, recognizing that. This can also be kind of pulling back from people that are over here in your family or whatever this connection is. This is talking about moving forward here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's saying any boundaries or restrictions or hesitancy, it's released here. It's allowing to move here. We have opportunities with the Ace of Cups. It's helping somebody in the process. And then you have the Eight of Wands here. You know, so the Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, you've got the Four of Wands, you've got the Eight of Wands up here, the World. These can all be cards of movement, you know, moving, change, big change. That's what I'm feeling. The Knight of Cups can also talk about moving in certain situations as well. They all can, but there's a big movement here. So I don't know if that's happening for you guys, connecting with somebody else that's in a positive light. They feel stable, but it's here to help. So that is what I have for you here. Is there like romantic stuff here for Scorpio with this? If there is romantic energy, can you show me romantic energy for Scorpio, please? Okay, very soon. And we also have separation at the bottom of the deck. So this kind of is, I mean, it feels like one person is going to the other. So yes, we are in a level of separation, but very soon it feels. So that is what I have for you guys. If this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to donate to my channel, it really does help me. And I'm very appreciative of it. So thank you for those that have donated. And if you want to, there's a link in the description box below, and also in the same link, or it's PayPal. In the same description, you can also order or book a private reading with me. If you read in there, it'll show you, you know, pricing and, you know, questions and stuff of that nature. So if that's of interest, feel free to contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com. All right, you guys, good luck. This sounds good. Take your time, be patient, enjoy your life. Bye-bye.